Morning.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Hayley, thank you for joining us.
Hello.
And you are joining us from where in the world this morning, are you?
Bristol.
I could tell
I suppose you tell by my accent.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get it wrong because these two would have just rid me for it all morning, which they're probably going to do anyway. So anyway,
Absolutely.
I just thought I'd be polite. Okay. Thank you ever so much for coming on. Pleasure to see you in person. Spoke to you quite a bit in the chat. Seen you in the chat for a while now. We're going to get on and talk about Hayley's tank in a minute. Gentlemen, we good?
Yeah, all good.
Spiffing.
Spiffing. Good weekend so far?
Well, I'll tell you in a couple of hours when Spurs play.
Oh, football again.
That voice sore for me today.
Oh, how'd you get on yesterday? I was out all yesterday afternoon. How'd you get on?
All right, okay. Gentlemen, behave. Okay. Right, other than that, anything reefing related?
Loads.
Right, okay, well, we'll get to that in a minute then. Let's just jump in and say good morning to everybody this morning. Wow, Fish Ventura at 3 a.m, bloody hell. Don't know where you are in the world, Fish Ventura, but thanks for joining us. If you're not live with us now, thanks for the comment. Nice to see you. John Wright, second to the chat.
Morning.
Morning, boy.
Morning. We've got Amanda Davison. Good morning.
Good morning.
I hope you're not drinking at this time in the morning, Amanda.
Is Amanda Davidson the next female to come on? Or Melinda?
Possibly. Who knows?
Okay.
Sometimes I think we've got enough for you two, so I don't know. I think we've got enough estrogen.
Touchy this morning, eh?
Leroy's here. Morning, Lee.
Morning.
I need to talk to you about setting the Trident up. We need to talk. We need to pick a date.
Oh, well, you still not done it?
How's your pipes?
You
Carry on. Carry on. There's a lot of people to say good morning to. Come on.
Yeah. Moving on. Who else have we got here? We've got Ryan's Reef. Morning, Ryan. Nice to see you in the chat. Happy Sunday to you. Morning, my reefers and fellow onions, far and wide. How are you this Sunday morning? Morning, Matty boy. Hope you're good. We're looking forward to your birthday next weekend. I'm sure it will be entertaining. What else we got in here? Reese has joined us this morning. Morning, all. Morning, Reese.
I wonder if that's a geezer that a couple of weeks ago was just named Reese.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Brazilian, just one name.
Possibly. Oh, this is the gentleman that had the avatar the other day you were asking about. New Zealand would be offshore reefer.
There he is.
I think it was an oil rig or something, wasn't it, with a copper band. Yeah, nice avatar. Morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're good.
I wonder if he's a Kiwi, then.
What's Liam done now? I think this avatar's for you, Hayley. He's turned a shark with a pug on it. That looks
Brilliant.
That is brilliant.
Effort, Liam. Effort, mate. Question for you all, completely non-reef related. First car, do you wish you'd kept?
Golf Mark II.
A Golf, Volkswagen Golf.
16 valve one.
Don't know. It had an exhaust on it.
Good cars.
Yeah.
Okay. Hayley, first car?
So I wish I kept.
Yeah.
I had a Mini Cooper once. I loved that car.
Quality.
The old Mini Cooper.
Quality car, mate. I've had a few.
Wow. Okay.
Tom, you were saying to me the other day it was Robin Reliant, wasn't it?
I had an XR2i that I rolled down a hill. It was Moondust Silver with pepper pot wheels, proper hairdresser's car. Yeah, back in the 90s.
Hey, mate, they were quite quick.
Rotherham, New York, Paris. Yeah.
Yes, something like that. Yeah. What else have we got in here? Good question, Liam. Good question. If anybody else has got any questions, ideally reefing related, throw them in the comments and we'll discuss them as we chat with Hayley this morning. Who else have we got in here? Davey Boy's here. Sorry, Dave, didn't see you down there. Morning. Here he is.
BFB.
Morning, Dave.
Milot. Morning, Milot. I see some new regular people in here in the chat. Mo from Bristol.
Here he is. We've got them this afternoon, 2:00. Spurs.
Have you?
Leicester, yeah.
Got anyway. Anthony, morning, Anthony. Hope you're good. Not sure where to watch for long. I'll catch up when I can. Still having power issues on our internet. Wow. Okay, you'll have to let us. Whereabouts in the world are you, Anthony? Because speak to Ron, and he seems to have got a little bit back on track after horrendous.
You ain't gonna be down south.
No, you'll have to let us know where you are, Anthony, in the world. But no, I hope you're safe. I hope you get it sorted. What else we got in here? Morning, you salty sausages. Rondo's in the house. Everyone's safe and well. So,
Morning.
there we are.
Morning, Ronald.
I haven't got a sound box like Ron, so I can't do this joke, I'm afraid. So you'll be glad that I'm not doing it. Willstone Reefer, come in, Willstone Reefer. Hope you're good.
Gonna finish.
Good. That's the one. Tim's in the house. Drip. We've got Tim with us.
Well, listen, I got a question for Tim.
Yeah.
Is he getting smashed up next weekend, or is he going to try and be reserved like the last one?
It's all down to you and how much of an influence you are, I'm sure.
He's getting smashed in.
Benji's here, Rodders. Morning, Ben.
Morning, mate. Is Ben coming next weekend?
I don't know, mate, actually.
Ben, are you coming?
Yeah, you need to let us know, Ben. Be good to see you if you can. We've got Luke Moore with us as well. Morning, Luke Moore. Hope you're good. Oh, nice avatar. Nice tank.
Nice.
Very clean. Like it. Dirt Devil's Reef. Good morning. Morning, Dirt Devil's Reef. We'll have to try and decipher some of these avatars so we know who some of these people are. Because we've obviously got Anthony with Ukraine 120. There's a few more we need to break down. Get real names for.
David Owen.
David.
David
Owen.
From Ireland.
Oh, really? I'm not going to try and do that, but morning, David.
Oh, please do. Go on.
No. It's one thing. Like, no, I'm not even going to open that up for it. No.
Please.
No, behave.
Please.
Stop begging. Morning, Critical Reef. Morning. I hope you're good. Thanks for joining the chat, as always. Nice to see you. We've got Reef 216. Morning, Reef 216.
Morning.
Orange Reef, which is Chris, I believe. Morning, Chris. If it's not Chris, please correct me. Morning. Jazz is in the house.
Morning, Jazz.
I bet she's fed up of packing things up. I think they've been boxing stuff, then moving house next in a couple of weeks. So I bet she's fed up of seeing bubble wrap and cardboard boxes for sure. Jupiter's Reef. Morning, Jupiter's Reef. Nice to see you again. Is that the Jupiter's Reef from Sheffield? If it is, let me know. Because if it is, I've not seen you in ages. I hope you're good.
That means he probably lives in Wales.
Yeah. I've got Dave R with us as well. And we've got Stevie Boy's joined us from Exodus. Steve Fox. Morning, Steve.
Morning, Steve.
Thanks for joining us. Digital Corals, good morning. Morning. Sylvester Reef. Morning. And I think we are pretty much now. A couple of stragglers. Do apologise. Tommy B. Here we are. Happy Sunday morning to you. But you're well. Cheers, Tommy. And other than that, we are good. If I've missed anybody out, I do apologise. And as always, I will try and shout you out as we go through this morning's show. So, you said you two, nothing really reefing related, or Drip, you said you got a lot. Did you say, sorry? Got a lot you want to talk about?
I think I was winding you up. A few bits about them, nothing too major. But
About your fish.
the fish, yeah, my copper band was bent round me MP40 yesterday morning. So that was nice to come down to. I don't think he'd kick the bucket that long, because I could literally, he weren't like stuck to it. So the tongs just lifted him straight out. Do you know what I mean? But I've got a theory around that. He struggled to eat from day one. As I put him in here, I still had the Regal Angel, and the Regal Angel ran him all over this tank for long periods every single day. So he didn't fancy. He was stressed out to eat almost immediately. Had the odd bit of live brine shrimp here or there. When I took the Regal Angel back to AAC because it had stripped a couple of corals again, they'd put him in a tank for sale with a copper band, and he was absolutely fine with it, like literally sitting there alongside it. And I just thought, do you know what? When I've added a copper band that was a little bit similar size, this is his tank. Do you know what I mean? He's been in here a year. So what do you think you're doing in here, sort of thing? the yellow long nose is bigger than the Regal, so might have sort of second guessed having a go at him because he's a bit bigger.
Yeah.
So listen, my fault really. The copper band really didn't stand a chance from day one. I didn't think the Regal would have much of a problem with the copper band because I had one before, and I took it back because the Majestic and the Emperor chased that all over, and I thought, no. I never thought the Regal would be like that because he never showed no interest in the last one, none whatsoever. And I thought he'd settle down, and he didn't. And I just think it was so. I think it had gone beyond that. I think it had gone beyond the point of it wanting to take a massive interest in foods. Do you know what I mean? Even after I'd taken the Regal out. So now the Regal's gone, I'm and ahhing about putting another one in because I think it would go a lot better next time. But we shall see. We shall see. I've got a
Any fish that you've struggled with over the years, Hayley? Anything that stands out, that jumps out? No, we're going to talk about your tank in a minute. But,
No, the only ones I've lost really is that have jumped out through a gap in the net.
Oh, really? You had some jumpers? Yeah. Right, okay. Wrassers by any chance?
No, mandolins.
Really?
That Midas bloody has jumped out. Well, I was not dead. It just finds the smallest gap.
Wow. Okay. I'm getting corrected in the comments as per usual. Sorry, Jupers Reef. Of course it is. I knew you were Yorkshireman or Yorkshire lady, should I say? Apologies.
It's from Sheffield, look, Leeds.
It's close. It's not far. Mexican Bigfoot. Good morning, Mexican Bigfoot.
Mexican Bigfoot. What a great name.
Lie. Hope you're good. Enjoy your toast and your brew. Thanks for joining us. So then, Hayley.
Hello.
Thanks for coming on, as I keep saying. I've seen you in the comments on the Friday night live stream that was going for God knows how long. I saw you in there for a while. So how long have you been in reefing for? Tell us a little bit about your story, your background. How'd you get into it?
About 3 years, roughly.
Yep.
I just wanted a pair of clownfish.
Right.
So I Googled, where can I buy clownfish in Bristol? Ended up down at Southwest Marines.
Oh,
Yeah.
Matty.
I was just blown away by the corals when I walked in there. I'd never seen anything like it. When you see them on the telly on the Great Barrier Reef, they're not under them lights. They don't look like that, do they? And I was just straight away, I wanted the corals more than the fish. And got my couple of clowns, and it just started from there.
Wow.
Very,
So you've go on, sorry. Go on. Very what?
corals are addictive, aren't they?
Yes.
They're like crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are.
They are addictive. They are. What's your favourite one in particular at the minute? Anything? I know we're going to throw some pictures up in a second. Anything at the minute?
No, I go through. I like them all. I like soft ones, LPS ones. I think they all can look nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you an orange glasses lady?
Yeah, I got a pair of them. Yeah.
I'll have some orange glasses, didn't you? That's the law.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Very good. Very good. And who's that sat on your lap? Who's that sat with you this morning?
Chachi.
Touchy?
Chachi. Cha-cha.
Cha-cha. All right,
Yeah.
sorry. Okay.
I was going to say, Touchy, that's you, Tom.
True. Right then. So your first tank then is this one.
Hello,
So tell us about this then. So where do you get this one from?
Bought that from the shop to start off with. Changed the pump straight away because it was too noisy. Put an AI prime on it. Started getting a few more corals. It filled up quick.
Yeah.
And I was on to the next one. Didn't really have any problems with it.
Yeah. Did you do water changes on it or anything?
Yeah, just 10 litres a week.
I wish I only had to do 10 litres a week.
What are they? Are they 45 litres then ones, Hayley?
Yeah, 52 I think, but
Oh,
by the time you got stuff in that in there, it's not a lot, is it?
Beautiful
Right.
clownfish.
And how long did you have that one for then, before you moved on?
6-7 months, not long, I don't think.
Oh, right, okay.
Addiction takes hold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after you got rid of that one, do you wish that you'd started with a bigger one to start with then, sort of thing, or?
Yeah, but it was good to learn with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, to learn the cycle and had to be patient. And
was it live rock, that one, or was it man-made? Did you buy it off a shelf? What was it? Where
no,
did the
that
rock come
from? That was live rock from the shop.
Right.
Hayley, did you get into this knowing nothing like me?
Yeah, nothing at all.
Difference is Hayley knows quite a bit now, whereas you're still, well, we'll not go there. I take it some of the fish that you had, yeah?
Yeah, I lost that. He jumped out.
Wow. What else have we got in here? All right, so which one's this one? Is this
still the fluval, fit up a bit more, yeah.
It's amazing. If you do the rockscape in a certain way, you can get quite a lot in these little tanks, can't you? From what I've seen. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. Nice colours there. Very nice. Mushies. Yeah? Mushies.
Love mushrooms.
Leather.
Yeah. No, that's a massive mushroom, that.
Massive mushroom, right, okay.
It looks a little bit like a carpet anemone.
Yeah, no, it was a Yuma.
Wow. Very nice.
I've never ever seen one like it.
No.
Again, or since, like.
Have you still got these in the tank now? We still got them?
You'll see, because my next tank was a disaster.
Well, I've not actually put those pictures up because I didn't want to rub anything. I didn't want to bring any bad memories back for you. So you'll have to.
Mind. I think you've got to take with the rough with the smooth, haven't you?
Yeah. Okay. So this
then I moved on to this.
Yeah.
You know, only 6 months in the hobby, not having a clue or whatever. Bloke from the shop come up and helped me. Done all the plumbing, bought the water up.
Who was that, Matty?
Moved everything all over, yeah. But didn't put the water in from the old tank. It was just all fresh water. And I just watched everything just slimed up within like a day or two and just died. It was horrible.
Tom looks like that on a hangover.
And I didn't know, you know, that I had to put all the water in from the other tank.
Right.
I can't believe that fresh water would just do that. Yeah, and everything just died.
So at that point, did you? I suppose obviously it would have been a bitter pill to swallow. I take it you got a little bit of determination to keep going. Some people might have probably given up and moved on to a different hobby.
Yeah, I was gutted, but.
Wow. What size tank was that then? Was that is that a 170? Is it
170?
Yeah, 170. Right. Okay. So that's got a sump. I take it from memory. Is that right? Got a sump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And how long did you run this one for then?
I reckon about 12 months.
Oh, right. Okay.
Maybe a little bit longer.
Yeah. So how long did it take you to get sort of back on the road of the right path, should I say, or the road to recovery from that little mishap?
Oh, a few months.
Yeah.
And then started just putting some tester corals in, seen they were all right, and just sort of like went from there.
Right, okay. Were your fish all right in the transfer, though?
Yeah, my fish were all right. A clam was all right.
Right.
I thought the clam would have died, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, just everything. And the lobo, that recovered. It was just spikes, no skin on it, but it's all back. Come back lovely now.
Good. What else have we got? Anything you sent me? Let's have a look. Right, okay. So which one's this one? This is obviously a wider tank.
This was about just over a year ago when I moved in here.
Yeah.
I got that one.
Okay.
Is that what you've got now?
That one. So that one's, I think it's 230 litres.
No.
TMC.
Not the bug.
She's definitely got. This is what I'm saying. I've swapped quite a few things, but wow. So this is going to be Fluval, the 170. This is the TMC one, then I take it, yeah.
TMC, yeah.
And then you got the D&D one behind you, which is your current tank, which we've got some footage of in a minute. So 4 tanks in 3 years, he's saying.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Sounds like me, mate.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to take the roof off her to create, Oh dear. So, what did you like? What did you like about the one? I mean, we'll talk about the D&D one in a second. What did you like or not like about the ones that you had prior to the D&D, in terms of
the cabinet looks a bit cheap on that TMC one, to be honest. And I bought them all, except for the Fluvo, I buy them all second hand as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this one just come along, it was £200. Immaculate.
What?
Yeah, I had to go down
£200? Wow.
Yeah, I had to go down and empty it out.
That's so cheap.
That was Mo. Mo just had it sitting in his shed for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I couldn't not have
That was
it.
his top-up tank.
That's it, yeah. That's his RO reservoir.
Wow.
But it's horrible to work on. I'm 5 foot nothing. It's so tall. The stand is so tall.
Right.
Hayley,
That's the only thing I don't like about it.
you will have some sympathy in the chat because Dave's the same.
The stand's quite tall on that. I think on them, aren't they? About a metre.
Yeah, it is. They are really tall. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But it saves me. I don't get in it as much because it's a pain in the ass.
That might be one of the biggest bargains I've ever heard of.
Yeah,
That's insane. £200.
Yeah, but I had to go down and clear it all out, mind.
Good for you, mate.
It's me and this other kid. He had all the equipment out of it and all the lights and all the pumps, and I just had the tank.
Yeah, still a bargain, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was worth it for £200.
Because it's a gloss white I can see on the camera. Yeah, is it gloss white?
Cabinet's immaculate on it.
I was just about to ask you that. The gloss ones tend to be the ones that you can show up scratches and blemishes and marks and bumps and scrapes, etc. It looks like it's in good condition.
Yeah, it was looked after. It was bargain.
Cool. So just going back to your TMC one then a minute, we've got on screen. So how long did you say you had this one for? What was it?
I had it when I moved in here.
Yeah.
Probably the same 6-7 months because I set that one up last July. I moved in here in November.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for the same not long again.
Okay. And what did you have? And what were you stocking here then? Mainly LPS, I can see. See a few random sticks maybe there, trying a few different frags, mate. Were you?
Yeah, I just put them in because I liked them.
Yeah.
I've got a couple in here, but I think I'm going to take them out. They just don't suit that. I think I'm just going to stick all LPS.
Right, okay.
They just look a bit odd. And I don't like my scape in this one either. I want to change the scape in it.
Right, okay. You sound like a lady that sort of is very sort of focused on perfection. Was that a fair summary, or you get impatient, frustrated, fed up?
I hated the scape in that one. It was just like a pile of rocks in that TMC one, like piled up.
Yeah. It's
hard, isn't it, to try and get a scape nice.
In a small
it's hard, isn't it?
And just get an ironing board.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Listen, don't knock the ironing board, mate. I like the ironing board.
What? So was this did you? So all through the last 3 years, then the first bit of rock you got with the Evo, have you moved it? Have you kept hold of it? Have you moved it onto each tank? You've obviously added more.
Yeah. Before I got this one, there was a bloke in Bath. He had this, I don't know, thousands of litres of massive tank.
Yeah.
Actually seen on Facebook yesterday that he died, but yeah, clearing out, giving away a load of live rock. So I just had it all in a salt, in a bucket.
Yeah, in a vat.
Salt with a heater just for till my tank was ready to put it in.
It's hard to get now, isn't it? Proper live rock. You don't really see it that much.
Yeah.
When you do, it's fortunes.
Yeah.
Mate, you say that.
Right then.
The price of dry rock per kilogram.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I couldn't figure out what was in the background. I thought it was pipe work, and then it suddenly dawned on me it was a jukebox.
Jukebox, yeah.
Pull your eyes out, mate.
Yeah.
Go on. Bang us out a bit of Elvis, Hayley. Go on.
No. Don't get the guitar. Don't encourage him to get the guitar out again.
I've got the kick drum here. Shall I quickly go?
No.
All right. We can set up a Just Giving page for charity.
Oh, dear.
Put a link to a charity. People can donate money to.
No, people pay for you to stop.
Like cool runnings. I'll pay you $1 to shut up.
So you obviously went with sand earlier. You've gone with sand with these, and you said earlier you do water changes. So did you do water change? Is that part of your weekly, or is it fortnightly sort of husbandry?
I've got lazy lately. I used to do them like every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But I'd say I've done one yesterday, and I probably haven't done one for a couple of months, I don't think. And my tank looks brilliant.
All
Do
right,
you
okay.
what do you do for supplementation?
All for reef.
Okay. And what about phosphate and nitrate?
What do I run them at?
No, what do you use to keep them low, keep them down?
Oh, just like a bit of Rollfos in a bag.
Okay, cool.
Nitrates stay about the same, about 20-ish.
Yeah.
Cool.
And do you test? How often are you testing stuff? Are you meticulous on that, or is it as and when you feel?
No, I used to be. I used to do it weekly, religiously, but I'd say every couple of weeks now.
Right. Okay. And when you're testing, what are your go-to? What do you sort of think is most important for your reef?
I just do I got the Hannah eggs, the nitrate,
Yeah.
the phosphate, the DKH one. Then I got sulfurs for the cow and mag.
Right. Okay. Cool. And you're buying the water then when you do a water change, or are you mixing it yourself?
Mix it myself, spotless.
All right. Oh, you're a spotless girl, are you? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's the only thing I hate about the hobby. I'm getting older now. I'm 50 this year. Is lugging the water around.
Yeah.
I think I need to get a tap and start making my own or something. Make it a bit easier.
Easier.
Carrying that water around is a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Well, if you can get a bargains like that tank at £200, I'm sure you can get an RO machine for about £5 with your luck. We'll have to keep us posted. So this tank then, the corals that you had in this, I take it you were just a little bit experimenting again. You've got some nice colours in there. Anything that stand out that you're really excited about that you bought? Anything in particular?
No, I like them all. I love my Fungia. I love chalices. Chalices, my favourite, I think. Really, I've got a few of them. I've gone off torches now because I just think when they're just getting massive, they're taking up loads of space in my tank.
Sting everything as well.
Yeah, just.
Well, you've sent me the video, and I do think I like your torches that you sent me on that video. We'll show that in a second.
Hayley, have you still only got your clownfish today?
I've got 3 clowns, a Midas Blenny, Watchman Goby, a pair of mandarins, and a 6-line wrasse.
All right.
Right. Okay. And have you got a jump guard on it now? Then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What are you feeding the tank? Are you, in terms of your fish, are you feeding frozen? Are you flake girl or pellet? What's your choice?
Bit of both, bit of pellet, frozen mices, frozen brine, copepods, fish eggs,
Right,
bit of everything.
Bit of everything. Cool. Very good.
So is Matt your local shop, is it? Southwest Marines?
Yeah, it was the only shop in Bristol.
It's good it is,
Right.
Matt.
Listen, I'm pretty sure after this, Mo's going to sort you out a load of frags, mate. Honestly. Pretty sure of it.
Some nice colours. Very nice colours. Yeah. Encrusting. Yeah.
Rock's coming up nice, isn't it?
Yeah, rock's coloured up really nice. Yeah.
I would ask you, do you know your reefers? You know about that? You get purple coralline algae, don't you?
Yeah.
I've got that, but I've got this horrible burgundy, coralline algae, and it is coralline. You can see plates of it growing.
Yeah, I've seen that before. A few urchins
just don't look as nice.
Mm.
Yeah,
urchins will eat it, won't they?
You can look at it on a positive. It's a good sign your tank's maturing very nicely.
Oh.
You keep that sand very clean, Hayley. I've got to give you that. That's very. Do you gravel? Do you hoover it?
Plenty where it just keeps
Midas.
putting sand over my corals all day.
Right. Okay. Right.
You've got to go.
You got any conch snails, Hayley?
2.
Mm.
That's another good one.
Mm. Very clean though. Very clean. Good example. That I like it. Right. So this is the £200 bargain of the century.
That is
so cheap.
Well,
What are they new?
1,200? No, not 1,200. They're
Aren't they?
no, they're nearly £2,000, aren't they? The 4 foot.
God knows.
Yeah,
I think they are.
200 quid.
Bargain.
Yeah, most of my gear's second hand. My lights, I got 2. What are they?
What
AI
AI.
32s.
Yeah.
32s.
2 Nero. Is it 5 wave makers?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I bought brand new on it is the return pump and one wave maker because I couldn't get one second hand at the time.
Right. Hayley, mate,
so all my gears.
I've got loads of stuff second hand.
Probably what you spent on your pump. My tank can't even cost me that. Like,
yeah. And how's his pump doing at the moment?
Oh dear me, dear me. So how long have you had this then? Now, how long have you had this tank that we're looking at?
Since July.
Since July. Okay, cool. You happy with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Apart from the Rockscape, you said. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a lot nicer like piece of furniture to look at in your front room than the TMC one. The cabinet is really nice on it.
So look at some of the comments from you, the viewers this morning. Matt saying, "Great tank choice, Hayley." Let's have a look. What's Ben saying? I just find Moorish idols, copper bands so rare they make it long term. Buy another one unless they came from a tank breakdown. He's on about your copper band drip there.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, Drippy. Drippy, get yourself a bigger acclimation box even. Get it in there and start feeling first before putting it into display. If you put acclimation box in, David, probably try and get in it, knowing Drip.
Very true.
Southwest Marines. Mo's giving you a thumbs up, Hayley, for Southwest Marines.
Hang on. Don't worry about that. What about the free corals, Mo? Hayley.
Oh dear. A lot of sweet wrappers blowing around in the tank now. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I'll show you a close-up in a second. In a little bit later, should I say. Mandarins are so pretty. Yeah, do love a mandarin.
I added a couple of the spotted ones, the male and female, last weekend, and I just love watching them.
Yeah.
They are so beautiful, mate.
Yeah. Lots of tanks, Hayley. Most saying shush by the sounds of it. We just need to keep ribbing him. I'm sure there'll be something that can be rustled together.
Bullying and intimidation has got a place on this channel, absolutely.
we encourage it.
Yeah.
Gil's Aquarium, Liam said, absolute bargain. Yeah, it is. Definitely £200. Wow. What was I thinking when I sold it for £200?
There you go.
Dear. Rondo saying, TMC, Hayley, wash your mouth out. How dare you? We know Rondo doesn't like her. He's not a fan. So when you get in a new tank. Oh dear. Let's have a look. I think
if one come along that was a bargain, mind a nice little shallow lower one, I could be tempted.
So how I mean, this is going to sound really dodgy, but how big would you go, Hayley?
I feel I could get 6 foot along this wall.
Yeah, I reckon you do a bit better than that.
We've got a shout out to
Mo's probably got one. Mo's probably got an 8 footer in his shed somewhere, Hayley, for you.
Yeah, probably. Have you ever used spotless water, Rodders? No. Don't fancy it?
No, I heard good and bad things about it.
Have you?
A friend of mine done ICP with Oceamo on their water and come back quite bad.
Right.
But then people don't use it and it's been good. So
and he also has his car valeted professionally. He doesn't go to these petrol stations, does he? Do you know what I mean?
That's it.
I
think like it's one of the main parts of your system. So if you're going to put water in, at least if you're making your own, you know exactly what's going into your tank.
Yeah, that's why I'm a bit on the fence with it. Obviously, me and Jay used to rib each other about it, but I don't know. I think if for convenience, it's definitely a winner, isn't it? You literally go and it's cheaper.
Yeah, but is it convenient? Having to drive somewhere with water containers, fill them up, get in the car, lug them back.
It's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think it is convenient.
Well, probably for people that don't have an LFS as close by, maybe, and have a spotless close by.
Who's not competent plumbing an RO unit in, maybe.
Yeah. Well, if Hayley can find a £200 tank, she can find an RO machine, like I said, for a £5, I'm sure.
No, what it is, I'm in a new build, and I couldn't put nothing on the walls or drill holes, but I can now after I've been here a year, so I'm gonna have a tap put out the back.
You don't need a drill.
Right.
You don't need a drill to put a hole in a new build, mate. Just lean on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Put your finger on the wall.
True.
Put your finger on the wall, it goes straight through.
True.
Oh God, what we got here? Dave saying up for the spotless from him. Matty Boy saying up for the spotless. Hayley, you're on a stream with 3 other clowns as well. Nice to see. Thank you very much for that, Dave. Very good. A little bit of a rib there. I felt it in my ankle. It was that low down there. Let's have a look. Matty Boy, a price 1,400 to 1,600, depending on what colour and finish you go for.
So they do a 5 foot, the same then, do they?
I don't know. We can have a look if you want. While you're talking, let's have a look.
I think they do. I do a bigger one.
D&D aquariums.
Reef Pro, isn't it?
What's that?
DD Reef Pro, is that what they're called?
Sure.
I'm just going to throw it up now. Hang on a second.
DD Reef Pro, I think, yeah.
Present, share my screen.
I think that in a nutshell is
yeah, that one.
Gives you a,
1,500.
They're actually doing 1,800 as well now, Tom.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. That's a lot of dough, isn't it?
The 1,800 is $3,000.
Wow.
And what's that?
Wow.
The 6 foot?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. 18. What are you saying? Do what? 1,800.
1,800. It's just under $3,000.
Can't find one in here.
Charterhouse do them.
Do they? Oh yeah. There you go. 1,800. 2,900 quid.
Do you know what? That totally shows you that although we want new people and people to stay in the hobby, that just shows you that when people leave this hobby for whatever reason, what is able to be picked up, because people who want a tank lying around, it's just going to get cracked, broken. The bargain
of insane.
Yeah, it is. It is. Wow. Okay. So yes, I think you are going to be known as I'll be polite, but yeah, bargain hunter Hayley.
Bargain Bristol.
What's in
Love
Hayley's
a bargain?
The bargain in Bristol.
Yeah. Right. Were there any more that you sent me? Right. So corals then. This is some of the corals you were talking about then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Like the Lords.
Yeah. That lepto's grown out well as well.
You can't buy them anymore either, can you? Acan Lords. They're not even called Acans anymore, are they? You have to call them Lords.
Oh, no.
Micromusa in it.
Oh, that actually, yeah.
Yeah. That's only too posh for me.
Yeah.
Lord.
Very nice. Very nice.
That's grown really well. That was just 2 heads. It's about twice the size of that picture now.
Well, you're doing something right there, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Morning, Alan. I hear you have a tank in your living room, dining room now. Congratulations.
It looks amazing.
It does. Looks really good. Mo saying, is corals a second hand? Oh, dear.
Hayley, would you take corals that are third hand?
Yeah.
There you go, Mo. No problem, mate.
Oh, dear. So what chalice is that then? On the left?
I don't know. They're both some sort of rainbow chalice. I don't know what the silly names are.
Right, okay.
And a Scotty on the end.
Well, you've answered my next question. You're not one for names then? Nothing that you don't go for a name?
If I like the colour of it, I like it. I don't care what it's called.
Yeah.
For you, mate.
Cool. Right, sump then.
Sump.
So what we got there? So they'll take. Come on, help me.
600 I.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Work all right for you?
That's it. A bag of roller frost in there, a bit of rock in the bottom.
Yeah.
How simple is that?
Yeah, very.
Brilliant to see that simple.
The best way, mate. Keep it simple, stupid. Kiss method.
Yeah.
I hear you all like, we can go in out about your pH, this pH that. I don't even test it. I don't even test it. I just think it's another thing to worry about. What's the point? Everything looks nice and happy. I'm not doing the SPS, like, I don't know if you've got your parameters have got to be a bit more. But Yeah, I never even test my pH, and you lot will go nuts about it.
Do you know what? It'd be one of those things, Hayley. The longer you stay in different subjects and things take your fancy, and you start learning about them out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think it's another thing to stress and worry about.
Yeah. Carry on.
You got an ATO on it though, I
got
take it,
a
yeah?
dosing pump at Kamoa, but I've never set it up. I literally come in
Hey!
and just chuck it in. Just chuck it in the syringe and just put it in. That's it.
What was that originally for?
Pardon?
What did you pick the Kamoa up originally for to do? Or did it just come as
Because
part
before I was putting reef flowers in with the KH and then different ones. Then I went on to Alpha Reef, so I just got it. But yeah, I've never used it.
You're not dosing the Alpha Reef through the doser, you're just doing it manually?
Yeah, just chucking it in manually. Because I worry about things like that. I seen someone on here the other week, his doser stuck something in, and I'm not quite sure how to set it up or anything like that. I even looked at it, to be honest.
Wow. No, mate, YouTube's great for them sort of things.
Yeah.
Because I'm awful at technology. So anything I've bought, like the Red Sea 4-headed dosing thing, I watch the YouTube videos, mate, like the Idiot's Guide, because shock horror, I'm an idiot.
You still get it wrong.
I think there's one on changing your pipes as well, Drip. You'll have to watch that. I'm watching one
on setting an Apex up as well, actually, mate.
Yeah. Go on, Ian. What brothers?
Do you know what?
Pipes now, Drip.
What's that?
You actually got your pipes.
Sorry, mate, can't hear you.
Right, let's have a look. You sent me a video. The quality hasn't come through. It's not amazing, I'm afraid, Hayley, but you can see quite. You can see enough.
Old iPhone.
It'd be Tom's fault. Don't worry, it'd be Tom's fault.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
some nice colour in there.
Isn't it?
That's all right.
See, I like the movement of torches like that when you get it just like that. I think that's spot on.
Proper old school reefscape.
Nice little stylo in the back there, growing away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has grown really well, actually.
Acans look really happy, don't they? They're well puffed out. They're happy.
I'm after some acans. You just can't find them now.
Speak to Hayley.
I think they're actually banned at the moment. I think they're on the ban list.
Are they?
I think so, yeah.
Some recordies. I like recordies as well.
I'm sure.
So what's that one. Yeah. What's your favourites in here then, Hayley? Anything that you're proud of? I know I've asked you that a few times this morning. Anything that you really like? Orange glasses on, or maybe not?
Yeah, that like the blue and red. Is it dynamite chalice or spaghetti chalice or something? That's come from such a tiny bit, and it's covering the whole rock now.
Wow.
And my scully, I really love that as well.
That's lovely when you start seeing your corals really taking off, isn't it? What a lovely feeling.
Yeah, because when I was going through the photos, and I sent you some photos of different to, even just 6 months ago, some of them, how much they've grown.
So do you think you've benefited from a bigger tank with a bigger volume of water, Hayley, rather than the smaller ones where the parameters can swing quite quick?
You could just fit more corals in.
Yeah. Like you said earlier, it's an addiction for sure.
Yeah.
I noticed you got the GSP. Is that GSP on the sand then? It's not on the back of on the wall, so it doesn't take over.
It's on a little bit of a rock. That was the first coral I ever got.
Very nice.
I have to keep trimming it back.
It's a great coral, right?
I think that's a nice tank. That very, very colourful and very clean as well. Like
Rob,
I said earlier, with the rock.
Rob will love that old school scape like that. Proper reef. Isn't it?
So other than a rockscape, have you got any plans for the tank, Hayley? Anything that you're going to change? I know you said about rock. Anything?
Yeah, she's going to go 12 foot. She said it.
No, just the scape. I want to do something with the scape. I'm not happy with the scape. And that's it. And yeah, really, I just like one a bit lower.
Oh, right. Okay.
Or that, or maybe get a higher chair.
Yeah.
Would you swap the tank so there was no money involved if somebody came along with a tank that was probably bigger or same size but shorter?
Yeah, 100%.
Right. Well, you heard it here. If anybody wants to swap it,
go to Ben's comment.
Where is he?
It's the same length but bigger front to back.
Hang on. Where are we? I have a four.
Ben should drop it off to your front door and everything, Hayley. Set it up for you a lot.
Look at Ben. Look what Ben's put up.
Going free. Free to you.
What a guy.
So then you can sell your D&D tank, get the money for that, buy an RO machine and have a glass on us. Anyway.
Yeah.
Or two.
Or 10 if it was you.
Or 10. Okay. Right. Hayley, thank you ever so much for sharing that with us. What would you say, just before I go into the comments, what would you say the biggest lesson is that you've learnt in your 3 years of reefing?
Be patient.
Okay.
Oh. Do they sell that in the reef shops?
Don't try to rush things and just be patient. And yeah, if things are going wrong, don't try and do 100 things at once to try and fix it. Just be a bit patient.
I need tablets for that, because I ain't got none.
A few nice comments, and rightly so, for Hayley this morning. At least saying, tanks looking amazing, Hayley. Yeah.
Thanks,
from Leroy. Dave saying, take me off to Hayley. Amazing tanks. Yes. Yes. Let's have a look.
Bug, mate. You've got the bug, clearly.
Got the bug.
It shows you that you haven't got to have all of this expensive.
Exactly.
Absolutely right.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's have a look in the comments now. Mate, a few comments about the few people having a bit of an argument in the comments about the spotless water.
Earlier,
we've done the ICP on it before. I've ICP'd it. People have ICP'd it. Yeah, I did a silicate test on it live with Jay, and it didn't have any in it.
Don't you think that that's the great part of the hobby, though? Because one person's had something that they swear by, and the other person was like, no chance.
Do you also not think, though, because we was having this discussion before about spotless water, I suppose it depends how much that unit is being used and how often they're changing the filters inside it.
It's just the same as an LFS, though, with the TDS, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah. I mean, if you've got tons of window cleaners in one area or tons of mobile, car washers that are using it day in, day out, the filters aren't going to last as long. So, yeah, I'm just a bit ominous about, like I said, I like to know what's going into my water.
I think Liam's suggesting that you get a stool, Hayley, here, maybe, or some steps, because he's saying he loves the tank, especially in the viewing height.
Steps, but I need like a 3-stepper.
Do you know what you need, but you might not get them anymore? Yellow pages, mate. Don't see them anymore.
John's saying, when you get a new tank, Hayley, I'll buy that one off you for £201. So there's your interest.
Got your money back.
Oh dear. A couple of people winding each other up in the comments I can see here. Steve Fox. Ian, speak to Ron for A-cans. He's got some lovely ones. Alan's commenting on your scape, Hayley, saying you should leave it. I love an old school scape. Looks more natural.
I do.
Than an ironing board.
Yeah.
Mo's offering you a swap, Hayley. Do you want to swap his 8v8?
Oh no, he's on
about
his main tank, isn't he?
Oh dear! Wow. Saying, I think Hayley's tank will look great in 6 months if she just leaves it that long before swapping it again.
What do you think? It'd be nice now, actually, to see it all grow out and all the rocks covered. And
it's getting there already.
I do keep swapping things.
Yeah. Great to see a keen and a passionate hobbyist loving it. Yes.
Absolutely.
Morning, Yarrick. Not seen you for a while. Hope you're good. Hope
Here
you're
he
good.
is.
Hope we're going to be able to see you soon at some of the shows and events cropping up this year. At work at the moment, catch up way back from Dover to Nottingham. Plenty of time to listen to you all. Have a good Sunday. Yes, you too, mate. Hope you and the family are well.
Hope your son's all right, mate. He's a nice lad that you brought with you. That was at Aqua, wasn't it?
Yes. He's a young lad. Very nice lad. Julie saying, lovely tank, Hayley. Some nice comments. Some much love for you this morning. Tim's saying that's what I like. That's what I keep saying. Wakefield Reefer method. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. A few people still arguing about the spotless water. Just leave them to it. Nothing like a healthy debate on a Sunday morning.
No.
Critical Reef saying, can't wait to set up my DD tank again. Only got 3 foot one though. Wish I'd got the 4 foot for the dry cupboard space.
Well, hang on. Critical. Ben has just said there is a tank, sump and stand going free.
Mm-hmm.
So
there you go. I'm sure he'll have been messaged by now from somebody in the comments. If not, you could be missing out there on a bargain.
The spotless mind, it is so much cheaper. I think my LFS is like £4 or £4.50 for 25 litres of RO. I think I get about 180 litres for £7 or something. It's a big difference in money, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, how much is an RO unit now? 50 gallon a day one.
I ain't got a clue.
Mate, you can find them on Marketplace. Someone got me one for 20 quid.
No, right. Yes, I did. And what happened to it?
Well, it got left in the garden. It got frozen and now it's knackered.
Oh, what, you can't leave them outside?
No, you have to put like either a cage around them or like a cover because the frost gets into them, expands the pods.
Expands when it freezes the water. Yeah.
You can have my one if you want, Hayley.
Oh dear. Let's have a look. What's Matty Boy saying? Any ideas when the next network meet will be hosted? Yes, I'm just waiting on confirmation with the shop, but it will be up north. Watch this space. Josh is helping me with that. Josh Hill's Reef up in the sort of Tyne Weir, Sunderland sort of location. So
yes, I am. Absolutely.
Yes, that would be a good one.
I like to support these things as much as possible. And do you know what, mate? None of my mates, not that I've got many left, but none of my mates have...
Thanks.
Oh, yeah. Right. No one I've known since about 3 years old has ever been into reefing other than you, motley lot. Do you know what I mean? So anything like that, mate, a weekend away, but it's all a positive escape for me. Do you know what I mean? I don't go down the water. I don't drink. I don't do anything else illegal. I don't have... So...
It's not even so much the reefing side of it. It's just the socialising part of it.
Yeah, definitely the community. Yeah.
It's doing what we're doing now, face to face. It's great.
Yes, totally. And that's why we're doing it on here, because we can't do it face to face. So it works. It's the other way around. Exactly.
And if you listen to old school reefers who have been in this hobby 20, 30 years, the one thing that they'll always mention at some point is, oh, I remember the old reef meets and the reef clubs. They were great. I used to love them. Yeah. We don't have them no more. Well, you know, this is it now, isn't it? Try and get some form of it back together. You ain't got to be in it 30 years. You ain't got to be in it 3 days. If you've got it, you know.
Yeah, totally. Is that you got much down there, Hayley? Much sort of much of a community or reefing clubs? No,
nothing. That's why do you think I've been tuning into this since I started?
Yeah,
like things like this are a massive help. I've learned so much, you know.
Yeah.
Before you used to do it, Paul and Jay,
Mogsy,
and the other channels. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube now, isn't there?
Yes.
About reefing,
Good.
Do you ever get over the other side of the water, over to Wales? Any of the shops over there?
I have been to that Rocks and Critters one.
But in Barry?
Yeah, that sort of way. And that was a nice shop, really nice and clean when I went in there, big shop.
Yeah. Barry Island.
Barry from Barry.
Barry Island, isn't it?
Yeah, there used to be a Maidenhead at Thornbury, that's shut down. There used to be another Maidenhead the other side of Bristol, that's shut down. So you have only got South West Marines.
And Mo Shed.
Oh dear. Let's have a look. What else we say? Yes, it's going to be up north, Matt. I've just got to speak to Josh to see if it has been confirmed with the shop, because I don't want to do any marketing and push it without getting it confirmed.
A long way up.
You'll have to wait. Cornwall meet. My geography is as bad as my hairdo. So where would be? Shops? Well, I know where Cornwall is, but I'm just saying what sort of shops.
Jason's Aquatics. Jason's Aquatics.
Right, okay. Yeah. I know Jason.
Where's Jason's Aquatics, Tom?
Well, he's mainly on eBay. He's mainly on eBay. He's mainly on eBay, and he runs T5s.
Have you ever seen the auction site he does?
Yes. Yeah.
Not on eBay. He's got his own forum thing that he does.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Give him a plug then. What is it?
Jason's Aquatic. Really good shop.
.co.uk or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Nice. It'll come up. Yeah, he's always got some lovely pieces, mate. He's been going years, Jason.
And he's what? Soft, LPS, SPS, the lot?
Mainly used to be SPS only, mainly.
Right.
But,
there you go. Yeah. Cornwall. Yeah, there you go. Montes. Yeah.
Quality.
Sticks. Yeah. He's got an eBay shop, as I said. eBay listings, and to be fair, when I've spoke to him, he's quite reactive in getting back to you as well, which is always nice.
So he ain't a brick and mortar, them brothers, no?
Yeah, he is, but it's by appointment only, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
All right. Will he take 25 of us in one go?
I would think so, mate. He's got big enough premises.
Ah.
There you go, then, Critical.
There you go, Critical.
Unfortunately for you might be seeing us soon.
Hayley, us reefers tend to travel quite a bit for things in the hobby. What's the furthest that you can remember travelling for anything in particular? Coral fish, maybe?
Down to Devon to get that tank.
Devon, right, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's that, a couple of hours?
Yeah, like that, yeah. Just under.
Wow.
So my last tank to a guy in Devon.
Corey's with us this morning.
Believe it or not, he actually paid me £500 to drive it down.
Did he really? Wow.
5 hours.
Crikey. Morning, Corey. Hope you're good. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the support as always. What's Steve saying? Roy, Meek and Ken used to do the reef meets around the Wakefield area when I was a kid, and in the Donny Racecourse show was good as well. Wow. Donny Racecourse. Crikey. Up my way. Let's have a look here. What else we got in here? A few people talking to each other. Jason's is a large shed. He's a top guy. I'm sure he'd love a visit.
There you go.
There you go, Ian. Leave that one to you. Well nominated.
I'm putting the kettle on a minute.
Oh, make us one.
Cheers, Hayley. Oh dear. So cool then, boys. What have you been up to other than the copper band drip? Anything? You got some corals, didn't you? Anything to report? What corals did you get?
Got my shipment from Ronaldo.
Ah, yes, you did.
Oh yeah. Have you got any photos?
No. No, I haven't. I should have done really.
Come on, take the laptop up to the tank. Let's have a look.
I think you've putted them all in.
Sorry,
come on, let's have a look.
Something
got.
Oh, there he goes.
Nice.
Sock on the floor there.
Oh, what are you wearing? What are you wearing?
I've got me pajama bottoms on, haven't I? Sunday morning, bruv. Yeah, well, that won't be happening again. So,
So no pictures then? You're not prepared to show right? Okay.
No, I ain't got no pictures. But they're all putted in. I lost a few, which was a little bit gutting. But
oh dear.
Yeah, most of them have come out all right.
In the bag when they arrived, or
they was all fine in the bags. Didn't have no temperature probes. I don't know. Couple of them, Ron sort of said. A couple of them have struggled to be shipped in the past, but should be all right. Listen, it's just one of them things. You know what I mean? You never know from when you bag it to when you ship it. You never really.
For a refund, mate.
What's that?
That's for a refund.
Yeah, refund for nothing. Bless him. He sent them all down for absolutely nothing. There was 21 of them.
What's the guy?
21. And there was everything from acros, a couple of stylos. There was a lepto in there. There was some beautiful acros. Sadly, some of the most beautiful ones didn't make it. But, mate, listen, it's...
That's really, really nice of him. That's really kind.
Oh, mate, name me another geezer that said you've 21 free corals that owns a shop.
Not many out there, mate.
He's putting a box. He's putting a box together for us on the network for one of the shows he's going to be on shortly. So that'll be something that we're going to do in a bit of a giveaway. We'll try and probably play another game or something so that we do a game to give away a box of Ronaldo's Eden Corals. So yeah, thanks, Ron. If you are still in the comments, it's much appreciated. As always, your support to the hobby and the network. Love you, man. So You got some corals from Ron. Some have made it. Some unfortunately didn't. I don't know what you're doing with the camera, but there we go. Okay. Yeah. When are you going to sort these pipes out?
Well, when are you going to? So the minute you sort your thing out, I'm going to sort this out, isn't it?
Oh dear. Have you ordered them from AAC?
No.
Right. Okay. But you bought more corals.
What is that Apex for, Tom? For this tank here?
Yeah.
He hasn't got a clue. He hasn't got a clue.
Oh dear. Put some pants on, Corey's saying. Reef Rondo, what a legend. Yes, he is.
Imagine if I was sitting here in my Bertie Smalls.
No, thank you. Top man, always got time for him. I bet Bill Murray didn't make it. Yeah.
No, he didn't.
That is one I want. If Ron's got that, I'll be on him, actually.
Yeah, he has. But it doesn't travel. It does not travel. I've had it, and it doesn't travel.
If I have to get the plane up there.
Oh, you're going for it, are you? Right,
yeah, I'll get it.
Well, we are planning on going up there soon this year, but I don't know when. I have to wait for Ron to tell us.
To be fair to Ron, I got the phone call when I was at work, and I've been mad busy at work, so I had to leg it in. I had to unbox them all and get them in my sump as quick as possible because I didn't have time to put everything down. I still had the Regal Angel at the time. I didn't have the Regal Angel at the time. I still had the Regal Angel at the time, so I didn't put them and rest them in my DT for fear of him chomping flesh off of them. So I sumped them with my little sump light. And then the Thursday night I had a works do from straight the minute we finished in the office till like 10:30 at night. I'm out. Friday I worked late, then had the live stream. So yesterday is the only day really I've had to get them into the main tank with like obviously a lot heavier light and a lot heavier flow. So a lot of it might even be down to just unfortunate timing. I just did not have. Listen, it took me 2 hours to get them all ready, get all the plugs done, get them in, putted up, blah, blah, blah. So, I just haven't had a couple of hours even from Wednesday to have got them in my tank.
Yeah.
Regal only went out on Thursday. So, it might well be a case that they was in my sump too long with not enough flow and not enough strong lighting. It could well be my fault. Do you know what I mean?
Much love for Ron in the comments. Ron is a legend. Yes, he is. Genuinely amazing man. Bill Murray does not ship well.
Everything he's been through in the last couple of days with his storm up there, he's still got a smile on his face and he's still cracking jokes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. He's an inspiration, the man. To infinity and beyond. There you go. That just dawned on you now. What's Devil's Reef saying? Oh, Hayley's kettle's boiled, ready for a brew. My Max Spec Gyra jump pump just died. Well, I can feel your pain because on Friday night, it was Friday night when I left Saf, Mike, and Dripster in the green room. Kaz came up upstairs saying there's something wrong with your tank, which is not something anybody wants to hear from their partner, spouse, whatever. So I ran downstairs and the water level had dropped by about, 8 inches or something. And one of my Royal Exclusive pumps just decided to just keep failing. So I spent until 2:30 Saturday morning trying to put it back together. Drippy's loving this because he could just picture me literally crying like an onion in the corner. And I was at one point, pretty much.
Yeah, you was. Yeah.
So I cleaned it. I put everything back together as you would now. Got it up to 30%, 40% now. So it looks like it's having to go back to Germany. Don't know what's wrong with it.
The old E or F code on the
F code, F3, which is to do with blockage impeller. So it's getting another clean today, but I'm a little bit worried now because if it was really dirty and clogged up, then I understand it, like poor maintenance. Then I understand why it would do that code, but it wasn't.
Has it got the bypass tube on it?
Has it got the what?
Some of them have got a bypass tube.
Yes, and I've cleaned the tube. That I did have some gunk in it. I won't lie. That did have some gunk in it. I blew that out.
At the time, that's what it is. The bypass tube gets blocked.
Do you reckon?
That's normally what it is. Have you got like a compressed air or anything like that to fire down it? Because there might still be something in it that you haven't seen.
Only his arse.
Stick the pipe in the end of it.
I'm going to have another go this afternoon. But I was going to say, and this is a bit of a lesson for me here on the live, is that I'm a big advocate of what Hayley talked about it earlier about second-hand equipment. So I bought myself a second-hand pump as an emergency, which I keep in the garage that I can put on should one of my Red Dragon pumps fail, because I run 2 again for redundancy, and I'm fortunate I do, because at the minute my DT is running on 1 rather than 2, but obviously putting more strain on 1 than normal. So I ran into the garage, got the spare pump. Now I bought this spare pump from eBay probably, I can't remember when, I think about October time last year, probably around my birthday time last year. And when I got it, plugged it all in, came on, everything was fine. So didn't feel I needed to do anything more with it. Yeah. Went to use it Friday night, or should I say Saturday morning, as I'm playing my violin. I may as well carry on. 2:30 morning, whatever it was. Yeah. After the live stream on Friday. And it was coming on, but it kept giving me the same issue or fail code. I was like, this is weird. So then I decided to open it up, which you do, took the impeller out, and I hope this person that sold me this pump didn't know that this was what was wrong with the pump. But this is what was wrong with the pump, if you can see there.
Yes,
the impeller is swollen, yeah? Can you see? If I turn it round?
Yeah.
A better picture, yeah?
It's...
So, the second-hand pump that I bought as an emergency needs to be repaired as well. So that's going to have to go to Germany.
What is that pump?
So the spare I've got is an 8,000, but I normally run 12,000, but I don't run them at 100%. So, yeah.
I bet that's not cheap.
No, again, lovely.
How much is that impeller? 180?
I've not even looked, Rodders.
You're loaded. What are you worrying about? You're loaded, mate.
So I've got a Jebao that is soaking in that has been soaking in citric acid yesterday, from yesterday when I went and got the fish, which I'll show you in a minute. So yeah, I've had fun as well. Anyway, but yeah, so yeah, I bought a bargain, or thought I got a bargain, but I probably should have opened it up when I received it. I thought by turning it on would have been enough. To be fair, if the person doesn't know, then I can understand. I'm sure he or she's probably maybe even lost a few corals with the amount of rust that this has got on it. Who knows? Anyway, lesson learned.
You seen Steve's comment?
Right, okay. Probably. Don't know. Yeah.
I think that's to do with heat then.
No, it'd be being cold, I think, in the where it's stored. It's been bubble wrapped up in a cardboard box. I don't know. Possibly, Steve. Anyway, just another headache that I didn't need. And on that note, what we got on here? Oh, God. On Wednesday, one of my XF330 started playing up as well. Oh, dear.
What's that? What's an XF330? What's that?
It's another gyre, isn't it?
Another type of gyre, yeah. Ron is saying, now you are the legends. Thanks, everybody. Much love, Ron. Still got the 2000 series, both still going strong.
Do you think a lot of it's down to maintenance? You know, sometimes we just leave our float, our power heads. They just leave them going.
Ask him about his pump, his return pump.
Go on.
No, when my return pump blew up, when it blew up while I was in Australia, that wasn't down to poor maintenance because that was cleaned about 6-7 weeks before.
When I came, I'm putting in. When I came down and helped you rescape that tank behind you, last year, and I said to you, and you were he was moaning about the flow Hayley in his tank, Drippy. He wanted all these caves for his fish. He likes his caves for fish to hide. He was moaning about his flow. I said, well, why don't you just turn the return pump up a little bit more? And I looked at the return pump and I thought it was a big enough size pump for the tank. I thought that should be more than capable. And I felt the return. There was hardly any water coming out of it. I said, when was the last time you cleaned your pump? To which he said,
never.
Yes,
never.
He's a boy, isn't he?
And then it stopped working about 6 months ago, didn't it? About 10:30 at night. And then gave it a clean.
Dear.
Gave it a clean. It's brand new.
Have you ever had any equipment, Hayley, that's failed on you in the years of your 3 years of reefing? Anything that you've thrown out the window, maybe?
No, just a heater and it's gone.
Oh, right, okay.
So
What, a titanium one?
Now I make sure I got myself a spare one. Yeah, that was a metal one, whatever you call them.
Right, okay.
I've had a couple of them DD ones going me. Oh, Rodders, why don't you let everyone in the chat know? Some might already be well aware of what you told me about the DD titanium heaters that I never knew.
Oh, keeping them fully submerged.
Yeah, don't keep them fully submerged.
Shouldn't keep them fully submerged.
They should be on
about
30 mil, I think it is, out of the top of the water.
Keep them on the Vim Yonk, so the top is out. The
is they had a big problem with it because they're made by a company called Shago and then rebranded for DD and all of the other people. They're all made in the same factory, and the cap underneath the seal is always the first thing to go because obviously salt water is corrosive.
Yeah.
So it attacks the cap and then gets in and starts to rust the heater and then it fails. So you should always keep them slightly exposed.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
What? Just the top end of the wire.
Just a little bit, yeah. So the wire bit, just so you know where the little cap is on the top.
Yeah.
Just submerge it up to the metal and not past the cap.
So keep it diagonal, Hayley. If you
can't.
I've just got it led down in the bottom. I wouldn't have thought about that.
Yeah.
I would have thought it had to be submerged.
There you go.
Oh dear. This is what happens when stuff is left in a box. I better go and check the Trident hasn't exploded, David.
Probe's probably gone off now. If it's fired.
Tom, I had same on Bubble King 180. Yeah. Morning, Shane. Sean, even.
Shane!
Oh! It's cause I'm reading different comments and I'm sure I thought David said Shane here.
A fellow panelist you have just called.
Oh, he'll be spitting his cornflakes out with laughter, I'm sure, this morning.
Good morning, anyway. Nice to see you, Shane.
Oh, that's it. Next weekend. That's what we're going to call him, Shane. Shane. Yes, if everybody could give us a like, that would be appreciated, as always. We got here.
Sean ain't going to, is he?
Only ever run Jebao return pumps. Never had an issue, but just replace them every couple of years when I upgrade the tank.
Totally agree.
I've used loads of J-Bell pumps and they've been good.
Liam saying Jebao for the win.
I bet he is.
He loves his Jebaos. What we
I'm pretty sure all of the new DC pumps are made by J-Bell anyway.
Oh, right, okay.
Doubled in price.
The Reef factory base pumps are all J-Bell.
Well, yeah, they look identical, just different colours, aren't they?
They are. Same, yeah. They put their own controller box and their own cages on them.
Yeah. What's Dave's Reef saying here? One of my Nero 5 power heads was rusting badly. Found it on Tuesday. Oh, God.
I've had 3 of those rust.
Right, really? Wow.
Yeah.
The thing is, when
caps are removable. Yes, he's talking about the heater into Shane. Yeah.
When you're paying £400 for an MP40, I think there's something in your mind that expects that should be fine for a good while. Do you know what I mean? Because that is a lot of money for a power.
They had an issue on the original ones before they went over to the quiet dry versions. They always used to the internal piece used to always rust, like the bearing part.
Yeah. Someone recently posted something about rusting. What was that? Was that Alan in the Jolly Boys chat?
Yes. Alan? Yes. Yeah. I think he'd got his was a powerhead, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. What make was it, Alan?
I can't remember. What's Dave saying? My heater has a line on it saying water level to this point. Probably got 30 mil above the water, out of the water. Yeah. Sorry, Shane. It says thanks, Tim.
It's crazy how many people use them heaters, you know.
Yeah.
No one's ever said that to me before. You were the only person who's ever said that.
Only because I've had an issue previously.
Yeah.
Where did you get that information from? Right.
Well, see, that's a bit naughty, that though, because if the rep knows, why don't all the hobbyists know?
Why do you think they won't want to tell you?
Yeah.
Well, that's like
Let's have another heater and another heater and another
But
heater.
but that is naughty, isn't it? Come on. Do you know what I mean? But then it's business. I get it, but that's
sure. If I remember rightly, the last DD one, I think on the instructions it actually does say. Now I think they've updated the instructions.
I read all the instructions for the gear I get.
That's the thing. That's probably 80% of the problem.
Of course it is.
I think it's a heater. Yeah, of course. Who reads the heater?
Straight over my head. First thing that goes over my head are the instructions.
Yeah. The box.
Straight on YouTube. Watch some geezer do it. Nice. Easy.
You say you watch a lot of YouTube, Hayley. Have you watched a lot for the tank you've got behind you? Tips and tricks or anything in particular you've learned on YouTube that helps?
I don't know, but most of all what I know has come from YouTube, really. Just watching things like this.
Is there any ones that you follow? Or?
Well, you can't have learned anything off us, surely.
Is there any channels in particular that you follow for hints and tips and tricks, or just varied?
I watch them all. Parker's Reef.
Yeah.
Have you seen a guy?
I can't think what they're called, but I watch all of them.
Have you seen a guy called the One Arm Reefer?
Yeah.
Lee's great. Yeah, he keeps uploading some more content, so you should check it out. It's good.
Says like he's feeling better, I think, didn't he? Did I see somewhere he's feeling better now?
Yes, he is. What's Ron saying? Ron's saying he's got 2 500 watts.
Yeah, because I thought I had seen him. I usually see him in the streams and that. And he hasn't been in the streams. He's been poorly, has he?
He's been hiding in his cellar.
When storing pumps, always take apart and dry all parts.
Yeah, rinse them in fresh water first.
All my pumps get cleaned every couple of months. All dryers cleaned last Sunday, along with the two new. Oh, right.
Have you seen?
Funsies, I think that's
Funsies. Yeah, thank you. Let's have a look. Days Reef. I had a skimmer rust badly also. And I was only 18 months old. Okay. How many fish have I got in the tank? Let's have a look. Do you want to have a look? Let's have a look.
Hang on. You missed the best bit apart there.
Yeah, he's calling me Tim.
Yeah,
I don't mind being called Tim. I'd rather be called Tim than the Onion, to be honest with you.
What about Tim?
Let's have a look.
I can think of a lot worse things to call him.
I have. Hey, listen, be careful, boy. Don't let that fall off, whatever you do.
There you go. So, we've got... There you go.
Packets.
Yes. So we've got a black leopard wrasse that Kaz wanted. Twisty wrasse in for you there.
Yep.
An iridis, a flame, a baby gem, which I wasn't going to do, but I just kept changing my mind about. And let's have a look. What was the other wrasse that I couldn't remember? It is it did begin with a C. I kept forgetting what it was called. Cosmetus wrasse. Yes. But a few of them went into the sand, as to be expected, straight away. But yeah, they're picking, having a good look round, all healthy. Got them from Saf yesterday at Yorkshire Reefs. Want to try and give a little bit of support. She supported the channel. So yeah, all doing well. There you go. Thank you very much. Nice selection. Yes, it is. It's it now. No more fish. So all good.
Your head looks even bigger than it normally does, mate. Looks like a medicine ball.
Oh, just you for much love. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. So, but no.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Thank you. But no, I went yesterday. Like I say, me and Kaz went over to, after I'd spent the early hours of the morning messing around with that pump, we went over to Yorkshire Reefs yesterday, saw Saf and Dunk at the shop there in Malton, not far from
you.
Well, it was, to be fair, it was about an hour and 20, hour and a half. I think it's very close to John Wright, East Coast. So it's about 15 miles from Scarborough, coastal town, Scarborough. Yeah. Scarborough, yes. But no, nice shop. Some lovely corals, very clean. And if anybody's ever been, you'll second what I'm saying. Staff does keep it tremendously spotless. Floor, tanks, everything looks great. Fish are healthy. Saw them all feeding, obviously, before, like you should any fish, I always say. Saw it feeding, good signs. And yeah, put them in and acclimatised them yesterday, and we're all right so far. Yes.
Looks good, mate. Looks good.
Yeah. So,
some corals now.
Crossed.
Yeah, surely that's ready for a Kenya tree, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll see.
You're written all over it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I've put a jump guard on. I've gone with a jump guard on this one.
Oh, you listening.
Yeah, I wanted a jump guard. I didn't want to be picking up. I didn't want to be picking, like Rob had one on one of the streams ago that he kept in the freezer. Yeah, I don't want to be picking up any shriveled up fish.
I've only ever had one fish jump, and I found it ages later, and it looked like a 200-year-old roller. Do you know what I mean? Crazy.
And smoked it.
yeah. Its tail, and had the best puff I'd ever had in my life.
Oh dear! Wow. No, I'm not doing ICP yet. No, I'm going to do one on the water. I'm going to do one soon. It's the silicates with the rock. I think that's going to be the biggest issue. So, but I'm just going to leave it now. Leave it. Make sure everybody's happy. Make sure the fish are feeding, and I'm going to focus on the fish for the next sort of few weeks, I should think, and the water
and your return pumps downstairs, obviously.
Yeah, I know. There's always something in this hobby, though, isn't there? That's the problem when you have more than one tank. There's always something going wrong. I feel anyway.
Don't you think that's what keeps you going, though?
Yeah.
Because you hear people. How many times you hear people go, "I've got nothing to do to this tank."
That's why Josho
bored stiff.
Yeah. You get to that point, didn't you? Oh, it's there now. It's done. It's finished.
Fair enough.
There you go.
What's it? I've never had any luck with flame angels. Lost 3 or 4. Oh, don't say that to me. First one I've ever had. These fish, apart from the chromis, these are all fish that we've never had before in the hobby. So that's why we've gone.
Flame angel, to be fair, because they had an awful lot of nip at a coral.
Well,
yes, I like a lot of the angel fish, but every time I go in the shop, they always put me off and said, "Not with your corals, they'll eat them." So.
Yeah, they would yours. They'd decimate your tank, Hayley.
What, they're not so bad on SPS corals then?
Mate, listen, each to their own and all the rest of it, but I caught my angels nipping literally everything.
Yeah, I hope I'm not going to regret the flame. We'll see.
Isn't it? That's what they pack at.
But then I had a flame angel for a good 6 months. It never touched nothing. But I think that's because it's more focused on chasing and bullying my very small tank bred majestic angel at the time. So.
Right then. So, plans this week, gentlemen? Anything new? Anything happening?
My one and only water change is getting done today.
Is it? Okay.
Yep. 100
How much? 100 litres.
Yeah, done. No more after that.
Have you added any more fish?
No. I've got to go down and pick them clowns up, and I've got to go back to that shop and pick the other fish up.
What, the real twisty?
The real twisty, yeah. He's got one there now. He had one there before, but he fucking sold it.
All of a twisty.
Oh dear. Yeah, Kaz is well happy with the flame run. Thank you. Yeah, she's what I want for a while. Let's have a look. Got one on my SPS tank. No problems so far with his flame. Last time I got a flame, it cost about 40. Do you know what? Yeah, I did. It was a bit painful yesterday because when I was in the hobby, I think they were about 65 when I first started. So more. Let's not go there.
100 quid.
160, 170.
God. I think they're once.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're all still wilds and all.
Genicanthus, only real way to have them in a reef. I love swallowtails. Steve's saying angels, Genicanthus, so underrated genus.
I would be tempted if, and not the Japanese mast, but if they had a Red Sea male and female pair, I'd be tempted to buy them and stick them in here.
Mm. Yeah. What's on your fish list, Hayley? Any favourites?
Clowns are my favourites.
Yeah.
I love clowns.
You said you might be adding some more fish soon. Like
Yeah,
what?
I want to try and add about 6 or 7 of them. But I'm just worried that they'll all attack each other. I was just chatting to you the other week, weren't I?
Yeah, they need to go in. You need to put quite a few in.
All at the same time. Smaller than the ones I got.
Similar sort of size.
They're quite big. They're getting quite big now.
If you put smaller ones in, they might not see them as a threat. But normally, what happens is if you put any more clowns in, they'll get very, very territorial. So if you put quite a few in, like 6 or 7, then hopefully it shouldn't upset the balance too much. But then you end up with sort of 10 clowns in your tank. So yeah, it's a bit of a.
I think that would look nice.
Would you add more Ocellaris or go more designer?
Ocellaris. I just like the normal clowns.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we went. That's why we really, to be fair, went with the flame because of the colour, because of the strong orange that you get that you normally would get from Ocellaris clowns.
You could have bought a Potter's Angel.
Don't. I looked at that. What was it? The one I showed you the other week. Can you remember the Golden Angel? Was it?
Golden Angel, yeah.
Can't remember. That was nice. Yeah. What we got in here? What's on my Flame Angels? A model citizen does not touch anything. Fingers crossed. John Wright, £30 my first flame. £30. Wow. Bargain.
But that was in 1939.
During the war.
Oh dear. Let's have a look. Alan's saying I think if I'm right, going back to the comment about what was rusting, something to do. Right. Jabao. Let's have a look. Peter Newson, Ivor Bellis Angel, model citizen.
When I quickly looked at that, I thought Peter Newson had put Ivor Bell End.
What's the other one? Apparently, Watanabe and Lamarck are the
Lamarck,
three.
Yeah, Steve's saying that now. Watanabe, yeah. Nice. Stunning fish, yes. Bellis male is so underrated, Steve. Yeah, very much so. Right then.
Preference, isn't it?
Preference. So Ian, are you done with fish now? Are you just going to put corals? You're done?
No, he's got his wreck fish in there and all yet.
Oh, yeah, of course he is. Yeah.
6 wreck fish, chalk goby, and clownfish. And the wrasse.
Okay.
I might get another wrasse as well.
China wrasse?
China, yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice. And when you start putting the corals in, when you start to load it up?
I might have a go this week. I've got quite a few friends that have got some bits for me. So I might go and pick them up this week.
What, like Cephastria and stuff like that?
You posted that yesterday.
If you want it, I'll fetch it down at the weekend.
No, you're right.
That come out of AAC.
That came out of his AAC, his tank, and I've grown it out in the garage.
That is yellow with red polyps. Yeah, it's nice.
Yes. Dave doesn't want the Blasto that we offered him. He's already got that one.
All right.
Anyway. You like Blastos, Hayley? Like Blasto? You got any in there?
Yeah, I haven't got any Blastos.
No.
Oh, there you go. You got one now.
There you go. I got a Blasto. I'll post it up to you if you want, or down to you when the weather's a bit warmer, maybe. If you're interested.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, you're fine. I'll send it down to you. Not a problem. Not doing anything in the garage.
Yeah, that is one thing I haven't got.
Shut up.
Blastos.
Do you see many Blastos now? Yeah.
No, I don't see them. My LFS, not very often.
That was also out of AAC.
Yes. It's got about 20 heads on it, to be fair. It's not big.
Crazy coloured Blastos. All you really see is just the red and green ones now.
Yeah.
Right. So you're going to start putting some corals in this week. So what are you going for? Are you going sticks in that? Or are you just going to have a mixed reef? What are you thinking?
No, mate. It's mainly going to be sticks, mate. It's mainly going to be sticks.
Okay. Well, you're going to put sticks in straight away?
Well, it's not straight away, is it? It's been running, nearly 10 weeks now.
See, I still think that's really too new, but okay.
Wuss, mate. You're a wuss.
Just get them in.
Get them in there, mate. Yeah, mate.
Oh, dear.
I'm after. Tell you what I am after.
Got some PC Rainbow for you there if you want it. He's coming down next weekend to the Reef meet.
For PC Rainbow, mate. I'm after a Fox Flame, if anyone's got any.
Ooh. Very nice. Yeah.
Got a couple of lads that have got Dipping Dots acro that they got originally from me.
Oh, he's got one for you as well, Drip. There you go.
You missed out my comment though. Oh.
Yeah, I'm on purpose leaving that comment out. Thank you. John got his flame in 1988. Actually, Drippy.
There you go. I was nearly there. 50 years out.
Fair enough.
Peter Newsom's got some of my bits.
Has he?
Yeah, he's got some lovely bits.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you're gonna put some corals in this week, Drip? Are you gonna leave it now? Are you leaving it alone? Just got the part work to do.
No, there's a few other bits and pieces that I'm going to need to. Some of me torches hang on. You can see in the bottom left there, I've got a couple of torches, right? And I just, as much as I love sticks and I've moved into sticks, when you get them in the right flow, mate, there's something about waving movement, coral. It's just lovely. Do you know what I mean? Now the angels have gone. I might even. I don't know. I might even go back to a mixed reef. Do you know what I mean? With some euphilia along the bottom of the rockscape, and I don't know. I might. Who knows? Who knows? Is the honest truth. Who knows? Like you say, you change like the wind in this hobby, didn't you? One thing you thought you'd never like. I was never into wrasse. Love wrasse now. Love them. I was never into sticks. Love the challenge. Love learning. So I don't know, mate. Ron got me. Give me a lovely Leptoceris. I would never ever go into an LFS and buy a Leptoceris, but when I see it, I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm going to glue that to a rock on its own and put it just off the main rockscape, and then and let it grow out. Lovely.
Nice.
I think they look nice. Corals, sticks, LPS, they all look nice.
Yeah.
They all got their place. They all look nice.
Exactly, mate. Totally.
Definitely. Are you planning on attending any meets or events this year, Hayley?
No, but if you lot I'd come and meet you all if you were coming down to Bristol, to South West Marines.
Cool. Yes.
Or I wouldn't mind getting up to like AAC. They do a couple of good things, don't they? That Reef Geeks and the other one.
Coral Freaks.
Freaks,
and Love
whatever,
to Reef.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be good.
Love to Reef, Hayley, might be around early part of the summer, maybe a bit before. So.
Or the Aqua, I might try and get to that this year as well.
Oh, that'd be good. Nice to see you there. Definitely.
Yeah, because I agree with you. I think we should all support it, you know?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
You always have a right laugh. You always come back thinking, that was a great weekend.
I always come back skint.
Yeah.
That's what normally
Can you remember the one we went to when we saw Dave Rook the night before and his missus? The Green Man.
Yeah.
His missus was absolutely like you know the videos you see or used to see in America when they have like the Black Friday sales and people are like queuing at the Walmart or whatever it is, and they're fighting over each other. His missus was, oh my god, she was hyper as anything. She'd bought all I think they were gunnies she'd gone mad for, didn't she? She was a fortune.
She was an animal, wasn't she? Proper. And his credit card out. Come on. Kept saying every time I see him.
Like that, though.
Have you made sure he spent his money today? Have you made sure you've got what you wanted today? She's like, no, there's still more. Oh, mate, his face, bless him. Oh,
there's someone at my door a minute. Hang on.
Oh.
It's not Mo with that bigger tank, is it?
I'll put her in the green room for a minute. Let's have a look. Drippy, you're not started? No, he hasn't. No, he's not started the pipe work out yet, unfortunately.
No. I haven't had the time.
No, Shane is scared.
Yeah,
Sticking into it, Shane. Oh dear. Does he want me to do it while I'm up next week? Take about 3 minutes. I've got a wet vac as well to empty the weir. There's an offer you can't refuse. Live.
If I haven't done it before then, I'll take you up on that, Shane. Lovely. Thank you very much.
Perfect.
What a nice bloke.
Yeah, a few more people. When are you getting into the pipe work?
Yeah, nice one. Keep going, Liam.
Keep getting on in, people. Keep getting on in.
Drippy, how does your long-nosed butterfly do? Dave Reeves asking.
Doing great. You could probably see him smashing around in there somewhere. He's doing absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. Such a beautiful fish.
Yeah. Well up for a saltwater meat trip. Yes. So, what's the plan then? Next Saturday, 10 o'clock, AAC, we said?
Yeah. I spoke to Paul for about 9 hours the other day while I was in there. Barry, Paul's going to be laying on some food from the calf. He's going to let us have number, is it 5? I think he had 6 and 4, and I think he's now got 5, the seal stable. So he's going to let us go in there and eat whatever he lays on and have a chat and probably have a look around the seal stables, etc. and laying on some discounts for everyone that's attending the reef meet to try and support it and get them back up and running and all the rest of it. I think he's got a shoot at about 11 o'clock because it's Dylan and Donut's 18th birthday that weekend. So he's got a load of family coming down. But he's going to be there from the get-go in the morning. And then Barry's going to look after us. Barry's over the moon because he's got the morning off. Yeah. So Barry's going to be the compere. And yeah, just be a great day.
I think we've got sort of 16, 17 that are confirmed on the Facebook page at the minute, but I think there's other people from Tug to people that aren't on the Facebook page yet that are saying that they're going to be joining us. But yeah, if you don't already do so, as I've just thrown there, please do go to it. I say every week, Liam's helping me with it. He keeps posting a lot of stuff for Instagram as well. Linked onto the Facebook group. It would be appreciated if you give it a like, because as anything, it needs to get off the floor, need a bit of a push. So yeah, that would be great if you can help us out with that. Go on.
You've sussed out how to use the scrolling banner.
I certainly have, sir. Yes.
Oh,
do you like that, do you?
Yeah,
do you like that? Yeah.
Did you like that?
I do like that. There you go. There it is again, just for you.
Whose idea was that? Oh, what a great idea.
Oh dear, gentlemen. Right, who's buying something stupid next week?
Well, all of us.
Drippy's going to be influencing.
Probably me.
Oh,
Rodders don't need no influencing. Tom, I always love getting in Tom's ear because Tom's so easily swayed. Tom is so easily swayed, mate. Then again, so's Liam for obvious reasons.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, it'd be more. I'll do the swaying on a Friday night when Tom's getting pissed.
I'm hoping Paul's going to do a shopping trip before. I think he is.
Yes.
I would have thought so.
Hopefully, he goes to reef work.
Yes.
So
I'll finish work. I'll finish work early on the Friday and have a little dip in there on a Friday.
You'll have all the good stuff out the back, mate.
Yeah. Rodders will like that bit, right? I'll have that. Rodders will love that bit. I'll have that.
Don't worry.
Dave,
Case of
It's AAC. Is it a big shop, AAC?
It's very big, yeah.
It looks impressive when I see it. Like, it does
brilliant.
look impressive.
Yeah. How far is it from you, Hayley?
Well, in Bristol. I don't know. Whereabouts in London is it?
Harlow.
Essex.
Harlow in Essex. Probably a couple of hours.
2.5 hours or something.
Yeah.
Is it? Wow. Well.
Gotta love a Frenchie, ain't you?
Yes, come here.
Drip, have you got your mandarins eating frozen yet? Dave's asking.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
When they can get a bit.
Drippy, have a look on my Instagram. You've never seen such a fat mandarin. I've actually wondered if it's got something wrong with it and it's not just like overeating.
How many mandarins you got in there? One.
I've got the female, which I've had for about 6 months, and it's huge, the belly on it.
Yeah.
I put a male in a few weeks ago. It's tiny up to it. But she was like that when I first put her in. She was really thin when I first put her in. He hasn't been in there long enough.
Oh, right. Well, listen, I can get it all done in 35 seconds, so... Just saying, I can get it all done.
What concerns me is that's probably so accurate because I know him bad enough that he's probably timed himself,
Listen,
no doubt.
The minute the iPhone started including a stopwatch, mate, I was made up.
Wow. Anyway, moving on.
Go.
Yes, it is amazing what Paul's doing. Yeah, thanks ever so much, Paul. If you're watching, yeah, thank you ever so much. Appreciate it. Awesome. Can't wait. Yes, Matt, we can't wait either because it's your birthday. So we look forward to buying you a drink. I'm sure you will have a headache on Saturday. Drippy will make sure you do. He's very good at that.
Yeah.
Dear.
So are you coming? Are you staying the Saturday night, Tom, as well, or going home on the Saturday?
I ain't decided yet. No, I'm going back on the Saturday because I've got I've got Tim and Lee with me. Sorry.
All right.
What's John saying? Got my kids Saturday, so hopefully meet. Yeah, we need to see you soon, John boy. Yes.
I was gutted. Noel Edmonds can't come down.
That's 1 second. Let's have a look. Ben, Ian, could we share the Reefers Network on the SPS page?
Always do, mate.
Always do. Yeah,
I need to approval now anyway on there.
Yeah, I just need to start. There needs to be a way, or I need to learn if there is a way to how to put once you post one thing, it goes on to everything because it's quite tedious to sit here and just keep uploading, posting, editing. But you've got to start somewhere. March the 1st, Northern Meat. Yes, that's right, John. Northern Meat. March the 1st, Saturday, I think it is. That's what we've said. Yeah, it is. Saturday, the 1st. That's the date we're going for. Like I said, I'm going to drop it in this week once I've just spoke to Josh again and made sure it's definitely happening.
Mo's just saying you're about 3 hours, Hayley, from AAC.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get Rob to come pick you up in his chopper.
Yeah. John's asking Hayley, do you feed your corals? Good question, Johnny boy.
Not really, no. I think they just get frozen from when I feed the fish, and you see it falls on them and they catch a bit. Yeah.
Okay. Drippy, I will bring you some tiger pods down as well for you. Tiger pods.
I wonder if he'll bring Eeyore and Winnie with him as well.
18 pats, Matty. Yeah, you're going to have a hangover for sure. Don't you worry.
Tom does that in about an hour.
Oh, no, I've got kids again that weekend as well. Oh, dear.
John boy.
What's Mo saying? Keep a fox flame for me, Drippy.
Well, listen, I'll do whatever the prices are in AAC. I'll buy them. Add my little bit on top for expenses. And you can have them out the back. Is Mo coming down on Saturday?
Is who? Sorry,
Mo.
I don't know. You'll have to let us know, Mo. I mean, it's a bit of I suppose a bit of a conundrum for him because he's 3 hours from Bristol, but he's only 2.5 from Leicester. So it depends on where he is on that particular day.
Listen, if you've got your chauffeur driving you down there in your rather long stretch limousine, then it's not so bad, is it? As if you're 3 hours behind the wheel yourself. So it should be a doddle for Mo.
Mm. Dave's asking, do you do a Midlands meetup? They are going to, we're trying to schedule them for the first Saturday, I think we're sort of saying, of each month without it interfering with the events that are already taking place throughout the year. So we obviously don't want to clash with Love to Reef, so we're waiting on that being announced. I think it's going to be around the May time from what I do know. Then you've got obviously Aqua, which is September, which we talked about already. And then there's normally Paul. I don't know whether Paul will be doing Coral Freaks again.
There ain't got to be a set number of people agreed for us to do it, even if there's 4 or 5 of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you better, if Dave can let you know what shops he goes to in the Midlands, and then we can go from there, can't we?
Yeah, definitely. But no, they're going to be, to answer your question, Dave, they're going to be the whole point of the Facebook page when I finally get a chance to sort it with Liam, when I'm not fixing pumps and putting fish in and doing this and everything else, and I'm playing my violin again, is that you guys that are all part of it will talk amongst yourselves, hopefully, and also agree the meet, so they don't necessarily have to be organised by us. So you yourselves can sort of get together and use it as a platform to share, do fag swaps, all those sort of things, second-hand equipment you want to get rid of, stuff like that. So that is the plan. We need to get there first, but that's hence why I was saying if you can just give it a like and support it and help us get it off the floor, so to speak, get some traction, etc. Morning, Triggerfish 45. Not sure what you mean by that. Thought I'd say Right, okay. Woke up to go to the toilet. Thought you'd say, "Hey, morning. Hope you're good."
You haven't missed anything. Don't worry.
No, don't worry. So then, ladies and gentlemen, anything else we want to talk about this Sunday morning? Anything else happening? Not happening? No.
No, I'm going to AAC in about half an hour.
You go there all the time now, don't you?
He's got a bed in there.
He's got a bed. Yes.
Reef.
Yeah.
They keep telling me every time. They keep telling me, listen, don't come back. We don't like you. Still go back, mate.
Most saying, not sure if he can make it next week, but he will try if he can. It'd be great to see you, Mo. Be great to see you.
Don't be lazy, Mo.
It's funny you should say that, Dave. I spoke to T at Aqua, and he was up for it. And we were going to go down. We were going to go down before Aqua, but obviously didn't really think about it. But in hindsight, somebody that's got a shop that's then going to a show doesn't really want 20 people turning up on his or her doorstep the day before when they're trying to plan and box and everything else. So it's probably a good location. I have spoke to him briefly about it before, and he was up for it. So I will reach back out to T, and I'm sure we can organise one there as well.
If you're doing a Midlands meet, like what about more than one shop?
Yeah.
You've got quite close to each other, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Have you done Out of the Blue Marines in Manchester?
I've been there before.
Yes. We went there on the original Jolly Boys.
We did. Did we do 7 shops in a day?
We've done 7 shops in one day. The original Jollies. Me, Onion, Liam, and Big Al.
Yeah.
That's a good shop, there.
It seems there are more shops up north than down here.
No, there's more down south than there is up north.
We was on the road for about 4 hours that day, weren't we?
Came back with a shark.
So what, the shops weren't all close together then?
No, we went from Leeds up to Liverpool to Manchester to
Bradford.
To Bradford.
I reckon. We went. What was that shop called in Leeds that is now Aqua? What was it called? Radical.
Yeah.
They had their brief meet. We went from Leeds to Liverpool to Manchester to Bradford to I don't know, somewhere. One was shut. Do you remember that?
Yeah. That was Oasis. Yeah. Oasis in Manchester when it shut. Yeah.
Great.
That new shop, that looks nice. Is that up by you, Tom?
That's Rochdale, outskirts of Manchester, sort of underneath the belly of Manchester. So that's probably for me just about an hour, just over an hour. Good shop though, very good, very clean. Nice. Yeah, been speaking to Andy quite a bit recently about the looks of that, because I think a lot of these shops have sort of, obviously, like anybody has an anniversary, that they want to celebrate. So if they've already planning on doing something that sort of date, then it's just a case of tagging off on the back of it, sort of thing. So
hasn't been open that long now, is it?
No.
Is it even 6 months yet?
6 months, I think. 6 months. Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's doing well.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is doing really well. The guys have put a lot of money, obviously, but put a lot of love into it as well, which you can tell when I've seen it. It's very clean, very, very well organised, good layout, and it's nice.
There's some water tap laid out.
Yeah, it's to be fair to Yorkshire Reefs, Sapphire and Dunk as well, where I was yesterday. One thing I love about that shop, and again, I'm going to put it on socials today because Kaz took a load of photos yesterday. They keep all their dry stuff is upstairs. So they have an upstairs and downstairs. So the downstairs is just your livestock. So it's fish wall down one side, and you've got coral tables on the other side. Really big sort of space in between, which, all jokes aside, I'm sure we can all sort of appreciate what I mean by this. There's nothing worse than when you're looking in one tank and somebody behind you is looking in the opposite tank, and you're both sort of banging into each other, or wanting to look at stuff. So the space and the layout of the shops was perfect for that. And like I said, they've got stairs upstairs, and everything dry goods. All your dry goods equipment is up there for you to look at. So yeah, it's really good, really well thought out. But no, iReef's been is pretty much the same. All your dry goods, and then afterwards, you've got you've got your fish around the outside, coral tables in the middle. So yeah, that's in Rochdale. Yeah, good shop. I went down for the opening, and Good shop. Not been to the out of the blue since Steve Cale left. Yeah, Steve went to Kraken, didn't he? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
When was that?
Who was what? Say that again.
When was that?
Couldn't tell you.
A couple of years ago?
Yeah, I can remember Steve when he was at Marine 23. That was a decent shop. I used to like that.
Good, man.
Yeah. Question here from John Boy of the Reefers Network. Why doesn't any of you make your own DIY food?
I actually do.
Go on, Tom.
I did a while ago, and it was pretty much around the same time as I put all the fish in the display tank downstairs. So it was probably getting on for about a year and a half ago. And the problem I had is that when I think about it now, it made sense. It didn't make sense what I was trying to do. So I was trying to feed 3 groups of fish that had not been in the same tank together, were already stressed, different type of food that they weren't used to, which I just don't think was the right thing to do. So I stopped doing it. And I also found that when I did it the second time round, it was probably a little bit of a faux pas mistake on my front, but I think I blended it too much. So it was really, really, it was really, really small. So it was just to more of a dust. So the corals probably loved it, and the nutrient levels were going through in some cases going through the roof. But the fish were just like, "Where's the food?" Because it was just big clouds of dust. So I think you've got to get it right. I would do it again, but the frozen ocean plankton that I use from BC UK, I love that, and so do the fish. So I use that. But you make your own, Ian? Yeah? Sorry? Yeah? What do you put in then? What do you, anything?
Like a Sainsbury's frozen seafood mix, and then blend it up, and then just freeze it into like the small ice cube trays you can get on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's not, they're slightly bigger than the frozen cube.
Mix it with RO water, yeah? To soften it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but why do you do that? Because it's cheaper or because it's better quality?
It works out so much cheaper.
Cheaper.
So
Yeah.
Lower phosphate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do DIY fish food. John, fish love it. Let's have a look. Wait for Reef. Exactly. Octopus 8 is a good shop. Over Hull. I've never been, actually. That's another one I want to go to.
Octopus 8.
Octopus 8, Hull.
Sounds like a skimmer.
Yes, it does. It does. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap us up there unless anybody's got anything they want to finish off with this Sunday morning / getting into the afternoon.
Well,
thanks for having me.
Hayley, no,
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Pleasure,
Thank you.
Hayley.
Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Good.
I think the dogs enjoyed it.
It's because I never sit here. I pulled the chair around and they're just like thinking, what are you doing? Sat over there.
Well, as always, please give us a like and a subscribe. Like I said, it really does help. And like I said earlier, if you can give us a bit of support on the Facebook page to get that off the ground, that would be amazing. Go on.
Spoke to Steve 3 weeks for the Niosk.
Yes. Well, Steve is booked in for the 9th of Feb. So Steve, Corey...
and Steve,
Jez and Corey and you two mongrels. So we're going to try and do a 6-way stream. Are going to be on there talking about the new Niosk products that are going to be in the shops, like you say, in the next couple of weeks. So that should be a good one. Good. We are going to have an eventful Friday because we are obviously some people are meeting up before the first Reefers Network Reef Meet AAC. So we're possibly going to do. I'm going to talk to you about it in a minute in the green. I'm going to talk to you both a minute in the green room after this stream. We're going to potentially try and do a live stream with Ron helping as well while we're at the hotel.
So, from the boozer.
Yes.
You'll have to speak to them about their Wi-Fi, mate.
I've already had a conversation. It's in hand, but watch this space. So hopefully we will be back on Friday. I can't guarantee it on who's going to be on.
So who would have thought that I might be the only one on a stream making sense? Who would have thought that?
You never make sense.
No.
Oh dear. Well, it should be entertaining, but I appreciate that not everybody can make it. So for those of you that don't come down on Friday, that do want the live stream, we are going to do our best to still put on a show.
If it turns into a total car crash and you're all too pissed to do anything, shall I bring my guitar and we'll just turn the stream into a sing along?
Yeah, that might be a good idea. That might be a good backup.
I can request songs in the comments. Yeah.
Yes. Well, watch this space like I do every week. I'll drop it on Instagram when we know what is happening. Like I said, few things, few I's to dots, T's to cross, etc., etc. But no, thank you ever so much, Hayley. Again, enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon. Thanks for coming on. Nice to put a face to a name.
Thank you.
Just before you go, a geezer has Jim McGrath's just asked a question that might be quite important to him. I've just caught it out the corner of my eye, and I know you wanted to wrap up, but if some geezer is unsure.
This one. I watch you every week. My reef stopped taking alkaline calcium. Can't figure out why. Nitrates are 10, phosphate is 0. Have you had any corals or anything large?
One acro. What do your corals look like? I'd be wanting to ask.
Is everything retracted? Because I know sometimes acros, they'll just stop taking in elements when they're sulking for some reason. Check the salinity. I know it sounds like schoolboyish.
Yeah, salinity.
Check salinity. Check temp. Sometimes it's the simplest thing.
I mean,
Jim, Steve saying when I had new corals, especially in numbers, I find it puts the other corals back for a few days. There you go.
Use the look of them as your first indicator if something is massively wrong.
Very large. Salinity 0.26.
Things, can't it?
Well, if he's got some mates, do you put your I mean, listen, you can always message the Reefers Network Instagram page, Jim, if you're really struggling, mate. But
Definitely.
I'll keep an eye on them.
Many minds are better than one.
Yes.
Absolutely.
What it's all about.
Sorry,
Yes.
I thought that was quite important, mate. I just caught that out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah. Bisphosphate a notch.
Yeah.
Raise it a little bit. See if you can kick it. See if you can kickstart it. Right, gentlemen. Yes, as I said, thanks again, Hayley. Appreciate it. Enjoy your Sundays. Please head over to the Facebook page, give us a like, and we look forward to seeing those of you that can make it next Friday. For those that can't, sit back and you will be hopefully entertained with whatever we concoct between now and then. See you later. See you later, everybody. Have a good weekend. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.